Dear students, now I am starting new chapter, differential equations. Now, what means a differential equation? First I am explaining. Say if we have y a function of x, if y is a function of x, then in this relation we say x is independent variable. And y is a dependent variable. It is dependent variable. X is independent variable. We choose x from domain. We put in function. And then y is calculated. So y is dependent on x. So y is dependent variable. X is independent variable. So if y is a function of x, then dy by dx, this is first order derivative, d square y by dx square, d cube y by dx cube, or dn y by dx n. So these are derivatives. Derivatives of y with respect to x. This is nth order derivative. First order derivative, second order derivative, third order derivative, like this. This is first order derivative. It is first order derivative. This is second order derivative. Like that, nth order derivative. So y is a function of x, x is independent variable, y is dependent variable, and these are derivatives. Now a functional relation. Now I am putting an equation containing independent variable x, dependent variable y, and its derivatives. A relation containing variable x, variable y, and derivatives, it is said to be differential equation. As for example, suppose here I keep this y by dx whole square plus d square y by dx square whole cube plus xy square equal to 0. So this is an equation. It contains independent variable x, dependent variable y, and derivatives. So this is said to be differential equation. One more equation, d square y by dx square plus dy by dx raised to 5 plus x square equal to 0. This is second equation. It contains derivatives. It contains x and derivatives. See, it must contain at least one term from these derivatives. At least one from these must be contained in equation, then it is differential equation. One more equation. Suppose dy by dx plus d square y by dx square raised to 7 plus d cube y by dx cube plus sin y equal to 0. So these are equations containing at least one derivative. So these are said to be differential equation. So differential equation is a functional relation. It is a functional relation including x, y and its derivatives dy by dx, d square y by dx square, d and y by dxn. That is functional relation containing x, y, dy by dx, d square y by dx square, dny by dxn equal to 0. But keep remember, at least one from these terms, derivatives, at least one term from these derivatives must be included in equation, then it is differential equation. If simply I keep x plus sin y equal to 0, this is not differential equation because no derivative is included. At least one from this must be included, then and only then it is said to be differential equation. So these are differential equations. Now I am explaining order and degree of differential equation. See, order of differential equation that means observe given differential equation. In given differential equation, observe order of highest order derivative. Order of highest order derivative. Say, this is first order derivative. This is second order derivative. So which order is highest? 2. Second order derivative. So here order is 2. So in this equation, order is 2. Look this equation. This is second order derivative. This is first order derivative. Check only derivatives. Second order derivative, first order derivative. So which is highest order? 2. So order is 2. Say here, first order derivative, second order derivative, this is third order derivative. So highest order is 3. So order is 3. So that is order of differential equation. That means it is highest order. Order of the highest order derivative in given differential equation. Order of highest order derivative in given differential equation is order of differential equation. So it's very simple. Now second term is degree of differential equation. Degree of differential equation, that means here method is, in given differential equation, check highest order derivative. Say here this is highest order derivative, and in this equation highest order derivative is d square y by dx square. What is its power? Its power is 3. So 3 is said to be degree. So here degree is 3. What I have done? Check highest order derivative. Then take its power. So power is 3, so degree is 3. Suppose if I keep here equation d cube y by dx cube square plus 5 times d cube y by dx cube, here I am putting 4, here I am putting 2, plus dy by dx raised to 7 equal to 0. Now look this equation. What is order of this differential equation? So check derivatives. This is third order derivative, this is third order derivative, this is first order derivative. So order of a highest order is 3. So order of this differential equation is 3. Now degree. For degree, observe highest order derivative. So this is highest order derivative. Then observe its power. So what is here power? 4, and here it is 2. So out of 4 and 2, highest power is 4. So take highest power. If highest order derivative terms are repeating, then observe their power, and from which take highest power. Highest power is 4, so degree is 4. But keep one point in mind, that before writing a degree, equation should be in polynomial form. Differential equation should be in polynomial form. Polynomial equation in derivatives. Let me explain. Polynomial form in derivatives. First of all, given differential equation, if given differential equation is in polynomial equation, in derivatives, see condition, given differential equation is in polynomial equation in derivatives, then degree is defined. Degree of differential equation is defined, and it is highest power of highest order derivative. Highest power of highest order derivative. Here I have taken highest power of highest order derivative. Highest power of highest order derivative. But now coming on this condition, given differential equation, it must be in polynomial form, polynomial in derivatives. So polynomial equation in derivatives, that means in equation, wherever these derivatives are given, every such derivatives must have positive integral power. Every such term in equation must have positive integral power. Say here, this is positive integer, this is positive integer. Check only derivatives, don't check x and y, don't check here, check only derivatives. Say, look here, word polynomial equation in derivatives, so check derivatives. Any such term contained in equation must have positive integral power. Here say d square y by dx square, what is its power? So its power, if nothing is printed, consider it as 1. So here power is 1, so 1 is positive integer. Here power is 5, here power is 1, here power is 7, here power is, see, this is third order derivative and its power is 1. Here power is 4, power is 2, power is 7. Check power of derivatives only, don't check power of y, power of x. Okay, if you keep here x is to 3 by 2, then this is not positive integer. But this is a polynomial equation, this is a polynomial equation in derivatives, because check power of derivatives only, don't check power of x or y. So here power of derivatives are positive integers, therefore it is in polynomial equation, hence degree is defined. So degree is, now degree is highest power of highest order derivative. So highest order derivative, this is highest order derivative. What is its power? Its power is 1. So degree is 1. Here highest power of, this is highest order derivative, its power is 1. So degree is 1. We take one more equation. Suppose if I take dy by dx plus 1 upon d square y by dx square plus d square y by dx square plus cos y equal to 0. Now here you can say what is order. So here in this equation, highest order derivative, this is highest order derivative, this is also highest order derivative, both are having same order 2, here order is 1. So highest order is 2. So we can say its order is 2. Now degree. See, in this equation, this is not polynomial equation in derivative, because this derivative, it is in denominator. So that means we can say d square y by dx square has power -1, not allowed. So we have to convert this into polynomial form. This equation, this differential equation is not in polynomial form. Polynomial equation in derivatives. So first of all we converting in polynomial equation, polynomial equation in derivatives, that means every derivative term must contain positive integral power. So what do I do here? I am multiplying this equation by d square y by dx square. So d square y by dx square into dy by dx plus multiplying this by d square y by dx square, here it is 1, plus multiply this by d square y by dx square, so d square y by dx square whole square plus d square y by dx square into cos y equal to 0. And now look this equation. If any derivative term, if you observe in denominator, we can remove it by multiplying given equation by that term. So denominator can be removed. And now look this. This is second order derivative. Its order is 1. Here power is 1. Here power is 1. Here power is 2. Here power is 1. So all the derivatives are having positive integral power. So this is in polynomial form. And if we can convert given differential equation in polynomial form, then degree is defined. Now we can say what is its degree. So its degree is highest power of highest order derivative. Highest power of highest order derivative. So highest power, these are of highest order. Highest order derivative d square by dx square. This is also highest order derivative. Now look their power. Here power is 1, power is 2. See, here power is 1. So 1, 2, 1. What is highest? 2. So highest power of highest order. So degree is 2. So this is the procedure to find order and degree. Now we take 2-3 more questions. I am saying this equation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are 5 examples to understand order and degree. Now taking a 6th equation. Suppose I am taking d square y by dx square plus sine of dy by dx plus cos x plus 5x equal to 0. See, order of every differential equation is defined. Here check order. This is second order derivative, this is first order derivative. Highest order is 2. So order of highest order derivative, it is 2. So order of this differential equation is 2. Now degree. Before taking degree, always check given differential equation must be in polynomial equation. Polynomial equation, that means derivatives must have positive integral power. Now look here. Here power is 1. Here also power is 1. But this is not polynomial form. Because derivative, any derivative should not be included as inner function. Sine is outer function. Dy by dx, this derivative is inner function. So anywhere in composition, dy by dx should not be as inner function. So this is not allowed. Because of this expression, this is not polynomial form. So given differential equation is not polynomial equation in derivatives. So degree is not defined, therefore degree is not defined. So keep remember one point. If any equation contains sine of dy by dx, or if you have sine inverse of dy by dx, or e raised to dy by dx, or a sec of a log of dy by dx. Say in such terms, dy by dx is as an inner function. Outer is sine inverse. Here outer is e raised to x. Here outer is log x. So if differential equation, any equation containing any differential equation contains any of such terms, any of these terms, then any of these terms or similar terms, because sine inverse, so here it can be cos inverse, sec inverse, tan inverse. There are 6 inverse trigonometric functions, 6 trigonometric functions. If here cos is given, tan is given, cot is given, answer remains same. It is not polynomial equation. So then degree of differential equation is not defined. So keep remember this point. Now I take one more equation. Suppose if we take dy by dx, it's d square y by dx square, its cube root is equal to square root of d cube y by dx square. This is also a differential equation. Now see in this equation, here it is cube. Order, it can be written directly. So order is clear. This is second order derivative, this is third order derivative, so highest order is 3. Now before writing a degree, look, is it a polynomial equation? This is not a polynomial equation. Given differential equation is not in polynomial equation of derivatives, because here d square y by dx square has 1 by 3 power. D square y by dx square, its power is 1 by 3, and d cube y by dx cube, its power is 1 by 2. So these are not positive integers. Power of every derivative term must be positive integer. Neither fractions allowed nor negatives allowed. So here this is the reason, that's why this is not polynomial equation. So this can be converted in polynomial form. So to convert this in polynomial form, what we do? Taking 6 power on both sides. I am taking 6 power on both sides. So this can be converted. Converting in polynomial equation form, what we are doing? Taking a power 6 on both sides. The result is d square y by dx square raised to whole square equal to d cube y by dx cube whole raised to 3. And now check here. What is degree? Degree is 3. So after converting a polynomial form, this is polynomial form. See, this derivative has positive integer power, this derivative has positive integer power, and power of highest order derivative is 3. So degree is 3. So sometimes if equation is not in polynomial form, we can convert in polynomial form, but not every time. Here such equations cannot be converted in polynomial form, because if you try to free this dy by dx from sign, means if you try to remove the sign, then sine inverse will sit over d square y by dx square plus 5x. So in such equations, degree is not defined. Next topic, solution of differential equation. See, solution of differential equation. Here we shall learn two words. General solution. General solution, and second word will be particular solution. What means general solution and what means particular solution, that I will explain later on during explaining these questions. First of all, meaning of solution. Solution means what? A value which satisfies given equation. As for example, if I take 3x plus 4y minus 12 equal to 0, then to find the solution of this equation, here if I take x equal to, suppose I put 3 and y equal to, if I keep 3 by 4. So putting x equal to 3, y equal to 3 by 4, 3 into 3 is 9, 4 into 3 by 4 is 3, 9 plus 3, 12, 12 minus 12 is 0. So here 3 by 4 satisfies this equation, so this is a solution. It's a particular solution. We can get many solutions like 3 by 4. Many solutions can be obtained. If I put here, suppose if x is, suppose here x is 10. If I take x 10, suppose I take x equal to 10, so 10 into 3, 30. 30 minus 12 is 18. 18, now I want to delete 18. So I need here minus 18. So value of y should be minus 18 by 4, that is minus 9 by 2. So if I keep x 10 and y minus 9 by 2, so 10 into 3, 30, 30 minus 18, 4 into minus 9 by 2 is minus 18. So 30 minus 18 is plus 12, 12 minus 12 is 0. So this is a solution. So this is a particular solution, another particular solution. So we can get many particular solutions. As we change this number will be changed. And general solution means, in general, if suppose here I keep any real number a is any real, then y will be 12 minus 3a upon 4. Putting here y equal to 12 minus 3a upon 4. Substituting these numbers in this equation, so this will be 3a plus 12 minus 3a minus 12. LHS equal to RHS. It will satisfy this equation. For every real, every a belonging to R, this is satisfying this equation. If you take a 3, this will be 3 by 4. If you put here 10, this will be minus 9 by 2. Change a, automatically this will be changed. A is any real. So this includes family of solutions. From this family, these are two particular members. So these are particular solutions. This is general solution. General solution means a solution which defines or which generates group of solutions. So this is the simple meaning of general solution and particular solution. Now in case of differential equation, we are going to discuss general solution and particular solution. So particular solution of differential equation means a particular curve which satisfies given differential equation. And general solution of differential equation means a curve representing whole family of curves satisfying given differential equation. You will not able to understand this word. I will explain in this question. So let us start this question. Say verify that this is a solution of this equation. It is said to be solution if it satisfies this equation. So what we do, we substitute values in LHS. If LHS equal to RHS, it is a solution. So see which values are required, y double dash and y dash. Y double dash, that is second order derivative, y dash, that is first order derivative. Say here y is e raised to x plus 1. So y dash means first order derivative. Y dash is, its derivative is e raised to x. Y double dash, that is second order derivative, differentiating second time. It is e raised to x. Derivative of e raised to x is e raised to x. Now putting in left hand side, in differential equation, this is differential equation. LHS is y double dash minus y dash. Y double dash is e raised to x minus y dash is e raised to x. So it is 0. So LHS equal to RHS. That means this equation satisfies given differential equation. Therefore y equal to e raised to x plus 1 is a solution of given differential equation. Now second question, verify that y equal to cos x plus c is a solution of differential equation y dash plus cos x equal to 0. Sorry, here I have done mistake. Here term is sin x. Y dash plus sin x equal to 0. So again we perform similar method. Here y equal to cos x plus c. We want to check whether is it a solution of this differential equation. So we want to put values in this equation. So we require y dash. So y dash is y dash, that is dy by dx, y double dash, that is d square y by dx cube, y triple dash d cube y by dx cube. So it is equal to derivative of cos x is minus sin x. So we need only y dash to substitute here. So LHS is putting in given differential equation, LHS is y dash plus sin x. Now y dash is minus sin x plus sin x as it is, so it is 0. So LHS is equal to RHS. Therefore y equal to cos x plus c. It is a solution of given differential equation. Now see, now I am explaining meaning of general solution and particular solution. So see, in this question, instead of c, if I keep here any real, suppose I put here 5, y is cos x plus 5. So next step will be y dash equal to cos minus sin x. Now putting this y dash in given differential equation, LHS is y dash plus sin x minus sin x plus sin x, so it is 0. This is RHS. So y equal to cos x plus 5 is a solution. Now see, here in this equation, first of all I have taken 5. Now I am changing number. Suppose here I take 15. So calculation remains unchanged. So what we can say, this is also satisfying this equation. So y equal to cos x plus 15 is a solution. Suppose here, instead of c, if I keep here root 3, then also this calculation remains same. So y equal to cos x plus root 3, it is a solution. So say here what I am doing in this question, here c is given. C I have taken 5, then I have taken 15, I have taken root 3. You can choose any value of c. C can be taken any real number. So here c is said to be arbitrary constant. C is arbitrary constant, it can be any real number, and with every chosen value of a C, whatever you get members in that family, if that member satisfies equation, then it is said to be particular solution. For particular value of C, we are getting particular solution. So this is a particular solution. This is also particular solution. This is also particular solution. So particular solution can be obtained by substituting value of a C. By changing value of C, calculation is not affected. Every time given differential equation is satisfied. And in this equation, C is any arbitrary constant, and any solution containing arbitrary constant is said to be general solution. So in this discussion, y equal to cos x plus c is general solution. This is general solution. And changing value of c every time, every member satisfies given differential equation. So these are particular solutions. So in this whole chapter, wherever any curve, equation of curve contains arbitrary constant, and if it satisfies differential equation, then it is said to be general solution. And with particular value of c, if curve satisfies equation, it is said to be particular solution. This is the meaning of general solution and particular solution. Verify that y equal to root 1 plus x square is a solution of differential equation y dash equal to x into y upon 1 plus x square. Say here y is equal to root 1 plus x square. Differentiating with respect to x, derivative of y is y dash, it is equal to 1 upon 2 root 1 plus x square. So value of y dash is obtained. Now see, derivative of y equal to root 1 plus x square, y dash is derivative of root x is 1 upon 2 root x into derivative of 1 plus x square is 2x. So that is y dash is x upon root 1 plus x square. Now see, we put this in left hand side. So LHS is y dash. Y dash is what? X upon root 1 plus x square. Now see, here y dash is x upon root 1 plus x square, that is LHS. We keep this as it is. Now check RHS. RHS is xy upon 1 plus x square. LHS is in terms of x only. So same we need in RHS in terms of x. So what I do, I put value of y here. Value of y root 1 plus x square. So that is x upon root 1 plus x square. So here value of y dash can be used, value of y can be used to prove LHS equal to RHS. Sometimes we begin from LHS and going to get RHS. Sometimes simplify LHS, RHS separately and show they are equal separately. Therefore, LHS equal to RHS. Therefore, y equal to root 1 plus x square. It is a solution of given differential equation. In this question, here we want to show that this is a solution of this differential equation. So beginning from this equation, x into y is log y plus c. Now differentiating with respect to x, differentiating this with respect to x, differentiating with respect to x, x as it is, derivative of y is y dash plus y as it is, derivative of x is 1 equal to derivative of log y with respect to x is 1 upon y into dy by dx. Dy by dx is in short y dash plus derivative of c is 0. C is any constant, so it is 0. So here 0 means nothing, we can no need to put 0. Now we want that form, or we want to prove LHS equal to RHS. From this equation I am going to get value of y dash. See, x into y dash minus y dash upon y equal to this number I am taking on that side, minus y. We are going to obtain value of y dash. So here now y dash is common, x minus 1 upon y equal to minus y. That is y dash into xy minus 1 upon y is equal to minus y. That is y dash is equal to minus y square upon xy minus 1. So y dash is y square upon 1 minus xy. See, directly this is derived. So this is LHS equal to RHS. Differentiating given equation, continuing procedure, sometimes automatically that will be generated. LHS equal to RHS. So this we can say that differential equation is satisfied. Therefore xy equal to log y plus c. It is a solution of given differential equation. Say in this equation, this is c. If here instead of c, in question, if suppose here 5 is given, then next step same, everything will be same. So what we can say, this is also a solution of this differential equation. In place of c, if I keep minus 5 or minus 50, then every step will remain same in this calculation. You will get same expression. So this is also solution of this differential equation. In place of c, if you are given any real number, then this calculation will not be affected, because derivative of c is every time 0. If you keep here 5 or 50 or 5 crore, 0. So all terms remains unchanged, and at last we are getting this equation. So these all curves are satisfying this equation. We can get family of infinite many curves, and every member in this family is said to be particular solution. This is particular solution, this is particular solution, this is particular solution. So many particular solutions can be obtained, and this is said to be general solution. General solution contains arbitrary constant c, and here one arbitrary constant c, only one arbitrary constant. So its differential equation has order 1. dy by dx, first order derivative, order is 1. So in any differential equation, if you find one arbitrary constant, its differential equation will have order 1. If you find in any equation of curve 2 arbitrary constants, then its differential equation will have order 2. If 3 arbitrary constants, then its differential equation will have order 3. So number of arbitrary constants in equation of curve is equal to order of differential equation of that curve. So remember this statement.